Hello people of the verse and welcome to the channel, The Eradicator here. In this video we'll be talking about actor status. This is something that we're talking a bit more and more, especially thanks to the latest episode of Calling All Dead, which was the main focus of the conversation there. And a lot of players who are more recent to the project or don't necessarily follow the news are a bit confused about what the player actor's status is. So that's what we'll be talking about in this video. Before we do that, guys, let's talk about this month's giveaway, as I'm giving away a lot of things. First, to you guys, the subscribers of this channel who answer the giveaway question I'll ask later, I'm giving away a Gattac Raylan with LTI. Good luck to everybody out there who subscribe to this channel and answer the giveaway question. Also, the people who support me on Patreon via the John Button membership have, thanks to Dragon Ghost and Unconfirmed Chiminas, access to 7 prizes, including a G12 with LTI. I also have RSI gift cards, $25, $10, $10, as well as 3 sets of armor from Greycat. That's a lot of prices. Good luck to everyone out there. Guys, let's talk about those actor statuses here, and we'll first talk about the very first one that was introduced in Star Citizen Alpha 3.9, and this was the Tier 0. Of course, we do know that Star Citizen developers do enjoy to split their releases into various tiers, which is something that they would like to avoid doing in the future. By the way, they would rather have something a little bit more fleshed out and complete when they release it, when it's good for them, because, well, sure, it allows them to gradually see what works and what doesn't for the rest of the iteration, but at the same time, they do understand, I suppose, that it frustrates players because, you know, you get just half-finished features available for them, and that's not fantastic. So, Tier 0 was very basic. It was just about food and drinks, something that we are experiencing every now and then. Now, I've noticed that this specific status here, the specific actor status, is not always working. Sometimes, for some reason, it's working, so you get your bar of hydration and nutrition getting depleted slowly but surely, meaning that you have to get eventually some food at some of the rest stops or some of the landing zones, and if you can't, well, you're gonna have to make sure to stack some of that food either in your ship, if it ever persists, or also in your inventory eventually, right? And this is just the very beginning. It still is very basic, but nevertheless, it can still kill you. I've tried not eating, for example. You can actually starve to death, or you can actually die of thirst. This is also something that's happening right now in Star Citizen. It's not very punishing. I mean, if you kill yourself, for example, you just press backspace, and all of a sudden, all your statuses are back at 100%, right? It's magical. So it's not really punishing and not really that much of a survival element as of right now. Now, next thing is going to be the actor status Tier 1, which is coming up in 3 months, or roughly 3 months if there are not too much delay, right? And this is going to come for Star Citizen Alpha 3.15. I'm sure that we're going to talk a lot about this as well during the CitizenCon when we're going to have the demo. I'm pretty sure that they will be featuring that too. So what is this going to be about? This is going to be the long fabled medical gameplay that is also going to be foreshadowing the death of the spaceman mechanics, which eventually is going to lead to the permadeath of our character, meaning that we will lose pretty much everything, and we're going to have to restart over with new characters, with some of our belongings being inherited or passed from character to character. But again, that is not always guaranteed as well. But anyway, I'm diverging here, of course. Player status V1 is going to be a health system that we're going to have, so you'll be able to heal your comrades in arms with dedicated tools. For example, either the special tool on the multi-tool, or a special medical gun as well. And the big change is that, for example, right now when you are dying, let's say you are doing a mission, you are being shot, you are considered to be dead. This is not going to be the case anymore in Star Citizen Alpha 3.15. You will be in a status in which you will be down, but there will still be an opportunity for a medic to come and revive you. Or if that's not the case, unfortunately, then you will already have the cloning system that some people like, some people don't like, right? Something that has been talked about by Chris Roberts for quite a few times. And you'll be able to be revived in those facilities, usually hospitals, with medical guns. And unfortunately, the problem when you do that is that there's going to be more persistence already coming up more and more throughout this year as the persistent texts start getting rolled, right? Including iCache, for example. So that is also going to be something that you have to take under consideration. It's possible that you will lose, including your armor and your guns, when you are going to respawn in the future in those medical facilities, because they did say that you will have basically nothing but the medical gown, and that's going to be it. So you're gonna have to be much more careful already in Star Citizen 3.15 when actor status tier 1 is going to be in the game, because you are going to have to really calculate the risks of your action and whether or not you are going to decide to do this or that based on the possible chances of dying. Now, actor status tier 2 was on the roadmap. Unfortunately, it was taken off the roadmap. This is what some people call the pooping update, right? Because it is going to be basically hygiene. It's one thing to have thirst and hunger. It's another thing to have health, and it's also going to be another thing to have hygiene. This is going to be the last stage of the actor status gameplay in Star Citizen. And the reason why this is important is because the devs want us to be taking care of our characters. Just like in plenty of other games, when I'm thinking of hygiene, I think of games like Kingdom Come Deliverance, where every now and then you have to take a bath, for example. That's why in Star Citizen you have showers. That's why in Star Citizen you have toilets, because, well, you are going to have to take a dump eventually every now and then. The NPCs too, which is going to probably lead to some very funny situations, right? But nevertheless, it is going to have an effect on your reputation. Some mission givers, for example, will refuse to talk to you if you're not well dressed, and if you smell bad. This is also going to remove some of your reputation. Whereas some other mission givers are not that regarding on hygiene. Maybe Wallace Klim, for example. Just thinking, right? So that is another thing that is going to affect your experience in Star Citizen, and it's also just how the game around you is going to be reacting to, right? Maybe not just the NPC, the mission givers, but all the NPCs in general. If you smell bad, maybe your shopkeeper will tell you, for example. So that's also something you have to be keeping in mind as well when this will come in Star Citizen in the verse. But again, since this was taken off the roadmap, it's probably going to take a while. But let me know in the comment section down below, guys. This is the giveaway question. A lot of people have said, I mean, I'm reading the comments, right? A lot of people are not really excited about the idea of having actors statuses, thinking that it seems more like a survival game, and they don't like survival games. So what do you guys think about these actor statuses? I think, to me, as far as I'm concerned, I think that this is going to be bringing a lot of immersion and believability to the game, but I know that this is not necessarily what everybody wants, so I would like to know what you guys think in the comment section down below. That's all for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day as always. This video also was brought to you by Tala, so thank you so much, Tala. I'll see you guys tomorrow for more content on the channel. This is the Eradicator. I'll see you guys later. This video is brought to you by the people who support this channel on Patreon and via the join button as well. Supporters of the channel get access to lots of cool perks, such as access to my private Discord, your question answered in the show, you get to know when I'm going to play, and also you get to have a chance to influence the editorial line of the channel. Any help is appreciated, starts at just $1 a month. Thank you very much for watching. This is the Eradicator, and I'll see you guys later.